Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Closers. Today we have Amanda Mendez with Semper Home Loans, and she is a new loan officer. She's going to talk to us about how she got her first deal and found her first client as a loan officer. So let's dive right into the video. Welcome to Coffee with Closers. In this series, we interview top real estate producers that are out there making big things happen in the real estate industry. That way you can learn from their failures and their big wins so you can start winning more in your real estate business. Welcome to the video. Today we have Amanda with us. She is a new loan officer. She got her license about 3 months ago, and she's here to kind of share her journey on how she's getting started as a loan officer. And we're going to talk to her today about how she found her first client. So if you're a new loan officer, you're just getting started, this video is for you. So Amanda, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Of course. So tell us more. You got your license 3 months ago, and you're starting to build a pipeline of clients. You're off to a really fast start. But how are you actually getting these clients, and how did you find your very first one?
So my very first one, being available is the availability is like the first thing that pops into my head.
Yes.
Through every scenario that I've come across so far, and my first deal was great. Actually, first off, by being available on the weekend. So as lenders, one of the values that we can add is by being a support system to your realtor partners. And I go out with open houses, and in this market, if you're new or thinking about getting into this industry, open houses, our market is on fire lately. So, and it's changing, and it's crazy and everything, but don't assume that people already have a pre-approval. I think you have to have an open mind going into anything, and be available, be open to do that time during the weekend with your realtor partners, and don't, be open to meeting anybody, and just having conversation.
Yes.
So, my first deal came through when I did that, and I was available at an open house. And it was actually an interesting one that wasn't bringing too much traffic. It was right when things started to kind of turn around a little bit. And I had been doing a few open houses and seen busy ones. This one just didn't have a lot of traffic to it. So it got towards like the last half hour of the open house. And then this family strolls in, and they just kind of were looking around, very shy, and we just welcomed them. I asked them, what brought them in, and I asked them the questions. I didn't just jump right into, "Hi, I'm Amanda from Semper Home Loans," and and everything like that. I just asked questions about them. And as I got that information from them, found out their situation, found out they didn't even have a realtor partner as well. So not only did they not have a realtor partner, they also didn't have they did have a pre-approval, but it was actually from a online pre-approval.
Okay.
Larger. So
they didn't have like a relationship in place.
No. So we talked, and just since I started the conversation off by finding out about them and their story and about their family and what they're thinking of doing, their goals are, they wanted to stay local. And with that, that word local that popped up, I encourage them that you want to have local people on your side.
Yes.
So I just asked the right questions and kind of led with that local thing. And there is a difference between having a local lender and having a lender who's just online that's only going to answer you Monday through Friday.
That's so true. Yeah.
So I did that. So the deal came through there, and it was not just for me, but it was also for my realtor partner as well, because now they are working with them.
That's huge. So you were able to add value to the client, and then you also added value to your partner.
Yeah.
Which probably built the relationship more, which is going to get you more deals in the future.
Exactly.
So that's excellent. That's huge. Now, what tips would you give to somebody that is a new loan officer? They're starting out, they want to do an open house and generate business that way, which is a great way to generate business. But first and foremost, how do you find a realtor partner that's willing to have you at the open house? And then secondly, what things are you doing and what things are you saying at the open house to be able to convert these people? Because I know a lot of people they walk in, they scribble their name, they don't want to put any information down. Yeah. They walk out, they don't want to talk to you. So what are you doing to kind of engage those people when they come in the door?
Okay. So it's a good question. So I'll tackle the first one about the realtor partners first. The realtor partners, I am a very, I always try to be very respectful. And one thing I've always led with is that I respect if you have a preferred lender already, and acknowledge that realtor might already have one, and that's okay. And just say, if they're not available, feel free, I'm available, call me up, so just always, I always lead with respecting if they have a partner, and just letting them know that, hey, you're ready on deck, and it's okay to, not be the first guy, but it's available to the second one. And ask them to how would they like their open houses to be better? Like, what was, from your last open house, or what was something that you wish you kind of did a little differently, and then say, hey, yeah, I can stop and grab, balloons, or we're gonna have a little travel boom box with me, and it just breaks the noise.
That's a great thing.
Yeah,
that's a great thing. Best $15 ever spent.
Best
right?
investment ever. Yeah. So figuring out how they want to make their open house better is good.
That's huge.
So just providing that little different kind of value, and then being respectful if they have a preferred lender. And for the clients, and kind of walking in, just asking them, if they're local to the area, and just asking them about just questions. Notice, I would say, observe. It's going to be different from people coming in if they have children, or if they don't have children.
Yes.
And, if they're kind of on their own or looking for themselves. So just observe their body language, and observe, they're wearing clothes, different things like that. Be observant of them, and start with your questions, just to be curious about them.
That makes sense.
They love, it's great when someone wants to know about you, and it makes you feel like, hey, they're curious,
That's huge.
And I want to share that with them. So
that's huge. So basic, social intelligence, figuring out, who's who, what to talk to them about,
Sure.
And then also asking open-ended questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Closed-ended questions are going to lead you to closed-ended answers, and you're just going to kind of move on.
Exactly.
So
yeah,
that's huge. That's good feedback. Now, based on the open houses you've done, it sounds like you've had some traction with it. Is there any advice to new loan officers out there to not get discouraged? Because I know not every open house is a home run, right?
Yeah.
So what's your feedback on that? What's been your experience? How many have you done? How many possible applications? How many leads have you gotten? What's the numbers on that?
Numbers, I've done, I would say between 8 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah. We had a holiday weekend. This past weekend was my first weekend. I hadn't done one.
Yeah.
I try to always I want to respect my realtor partner and be there for the full time.
That's great.
Throughout my, there's very early 3 months I've been in, I've kind of tried out different feelers of being at one for the whole time, and then trying to do another one and leave. I tried it, didn't really like it, but you have to try it out to see what you're comfortable with.
Yes.
Because as lenders, we want to go to as many as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to decide if you're going to want quality or quantity.
Yes.
Smart. Yeah. So that's why, I have tried to give be there available for the whole time. Be there to set up and everything. And then as far as what's produced out of it, I've gotten 4 applications. So I don't know, if I've done 8, maybe a 50% ratio, I guess.
That's good.
So it's been pretty good. And two of them have led to pre-approvals. 2 of them and they're looking. And then 2 of them just need building, and they need a different scenario, not exactly credit repair, but different other scenarios.
But possibly a long-term
exactly.
relationship out of it. That's good.
Yep.
That's
and then
solid.
I just set reminders, give myself 33 weeks out or 4 weeks out for a calendar reminder. Just stay in touch with them. Live by your calendar. Absolutely. I recommend that completely. In this, and industry as well too. But on my side, I see it more where you do need some computer time, and then you do need social and network time too. So make sure that you're living by that
You're
calendar.
balancing it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. That's really good. That's awesome. So if you have questions about this, on how to get your first deal, or you want to reach out to Amanda directly, drop it in the comment section below, and she will do her best to get back to you. And if you like this kind of content for real estate entrepreneurs, smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks so much for tuning in, and you have an awesome day.